Hello, welcome to TBS, Tarot by Sadie. Don't exactly know what we're going to talk about today. I'm just going to follow the cards, see what happens. I have my little mini Milo deck, the pretty one. I don't know anybody that has a big one, just the small. And I also have the Hero's Journey Oracle with, it comes with this booklet, and the theme is, the privilege of a lifetime is being who you are. That's kind of neat. But there's another part to life, which is connecting with other people. And it's kind of the point, in a way. So, remembering that other people are having the problems you're having and the fears, and that we're all headed towards the same place. We're all headed towards the same death. And that we're all in it together. Kind of relieves the fear that we have internally and helps us to remain positive. It sounds like it would be negative because everyone's doomed, so to speak, but you feel better being doomed when you know everyone else will be doomed with you, waiting on the other side. But as far as the other side is concerned, I just go by what the near-death experience people say. And of course, I know about ghosts, and I've had to exorcise some of the bad ones. But that isn't something I do all the time. And it's only if I'm needed to do that, you know. It isn't like I go around and can see them or anything. It's just when the time comes, I know they're there. I can know and see what's going on with all of them and help get them out of there. No one has to tell me anything. I know exactly what they've done, what they look like, what they used to be, and all that. But I don't see that walking around. It's just if I am called to a place and I have to do it. So I have to remind myself that the things that I've seen happen as a result of exorcism, the result on other people, and also the near-death experience people, what they say. If they all say the same thing, and we're all headed towards the same thing, which is death, I think we can pretty much use what they're saying as a kind of a guide. Something that we have that's better than all the other things. Religion can help us on our journey, and it does other things too. But going towards God, hopefully, some loving being, is not something that we should take lightly. But we also don't know the real answer. We don't know the real truth because we've not been there. All we have is seeing through, it's like we're seeing through a veil. We can't actually see what's on the other side, but we know that there's air and space over there, just like what we have here. I don't know if any of you have seen John Wick 3. My partner and I are, well, actually, almost everyone I know are fans of that series, trilogy. They're going to have more movies, though. In that movie, there's a lot of talk about what it means to survive and get past life's fears and go on towards a goal that is actually just survival, and what one human will do to stay away from what they don't know and to continue on the path that they do know. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's good to have strong will, it seems, but whenever you try to go towards something, you know, a lot of things can happen, and maybe it's better to be flexible or be able to do both. I don't know. Life is weird. I wish I could give you all the answers, but I cannot. And anyone who says they can is obviously lying. Yeah, I wish there was a way to be able to see everything, but we just don't. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this is what we have. Oh, if you can see it. But this is going to be a feminine reading. I want everyone to pay attention. It isn't a sexual reading per se, but gender is sexual. I know I usually don't do this, but the pictures on these cards are more important than the words. You know, it's Oracle. And this is an art-based tarot deck, so that's how I use it. Isn't it cool? And then these two are qualifiers. So today we have someone who does want to reach the higher consciousness. They've had a lot of passion. They're a loner. They have apathy about life. I mean, they have passion underneath, but they don't want anyone to be shown what they care about. It's a man, a white man with brown curly hair and blue eyes. He's taller and thinner, and he's in his early 20s. He's tried to find love, but it's kind of made him sick. He has a lot of jaded experiences, in other words, and he feels jaded about them. He wants to have a renewed life, but it's not exactly... He doesn't think of that in that way. He just sees it like he needs to do better, and he doesn't want to feel like a failure. This person is not anyone who's listening, except for maybe one person, but it's someone in your life, and you may need to go talk to this person and help them because they feel lost and they've been getting drunk a lot. They want to go travel and stuff, and they're trying to get money for it, but they are just kind of lost, you know? They don't really know what they want to do. And the message you need to show and tell them is that other humans and relationships are actually more important than going places, than how you feel or think, than your direction, your success, your job. Because it's the only constant we have, and it's the only way to feel fulfilled, really. Over time, the older we get, the better we become at, if we're becoming enlightened, the better we become at reaching others and helping, and also in turn helping ourselves. If this boy is around you, tell him that you would like to take him to a place like a soup kitchen or whatever, a place where people need help and you need his help because you need him to carry this stuff around because it's too heavy for you. Like, say you want him to do like carts or something like that. Once you get him in there with other boys, like, you know, here in Lexington we have a Restore, which people donate stuff and then the Restore sells it and gives the money to charity, different charity things. Something like what he would do is be kind of like a furniture mover guy, and he would help people load and unload trucks, and it could be volunteer and lead to a job or something, but that isn't really the point. The point is that once he gets started in a place where he feels needed and where he knows he's helping, he'll be able to see a different path than he has before. He's gone on retreats and things like that. He's gone on trips where he helps people that are quote unquote underprivileged. But if you take him to a place you go to yourself and you say that you need him there, he will take up the challenge. He won't say no. He'll go with you, and he'll be able to gain some insight from the other men that work there, / volunteer there, and he'll be able to see more about what he should be loving in his life. And he'll see that, I mean, he's kind of gone away from seeking love at this point, which is fine, romantic love, but when he gets there, he'll find some kind of creative outlet besides the helping outlet, and you will have done your duty from these cards. This is what your task is. This boy / man, he's a polite, kind boy. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just that he's lost. And if you want to help, go find him and bring him to where he needs to be. Sometimes, you know, you have to lead a horse to water because they can't find it. So good luck with all. I want everyone to remember that people are not disposable, but we're all one big thing, one big something that we don't really understand. And the more we help the whole, the better we feel as individuals. I don't know why it's like that, but it just is. And you don't lose yourself in the whole, but you contribute to the whole. I hope that you guys understood that. If not, just ask me a question or look it up. Look up what you want to do about different words or whatever. But I think that this man will be grateful, and you'll get something out of it watching him excel, watching him grow and get better at his life. He will succeed, quote unquote, and have a good life and have a family and everything, but right now he just needs a little push / guidance in the right direction. I'm glad that the cards can help us. I'm glad that we have different tools in our life to get us further. Some people would say that only the Bible will help, or only the Quran will help, or only meditation will help. Only pilgrimage will help. But that isn't, I don't know if any of them are more true or the other. It seems like that, but I don't really know. What I do know is that the truth is kind of able to be found in everything, and it's our job to find it out. There's little bits of the big truth around us, and we just have to put them all together. and we can stand back and look more and see the bigger thing. But we, like I said, there's a veil in front of us and we don't understand yet. I don't know if or when we will, but I hope we do. And I hope you guys have a good afternoon. I think I will. And I'll see you next time. Bye.